Today, EA dropped some controversial news about EA Sports College Football 25. So the devs decided to surprise us on Monday this week by dropping this screenshot basically showing the rollout for Rankings Week this week. On Tuesday, which is today, we got the toughest places to play. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll have Sights and Sounds Deep Dive. On Thursday, they'll reveal the top offenses and the top defenses in the game. And on Friday, they'll do the overall team power rankings. This is big for us fans that have been fiending for more since they dropped that initial deep dive. And it's getting me even more hyped up for the game, seeing the rollout starting to officially happen and get into full swing. Like I said earlier in the video, the devs did a deep dive on Campus Huddle today talking about the effects of the toughest places to play. They said audio and in-game modifiers such as blurred routes, incorrect play art, confidence and composure effects, and screen shaking are some of the immersive impacts away teams and players will be forced to contend with. But not all home field advantages are created equal. The development team worked to compile a list of the top 25 toughest places to play, factoring historical stats such as home winning percentage, home game attendance, active home winning streaks, team prestige, and more. So it seems like the devs are pretty much taking a statistical approach whenever it comes to their lining up of the top 25 toughest places to play, and not really off of favoritism. But I guess it could be kind of favoritism because they're team prestige and there could be a lot of subjectivity within that. So it's interesting to see how they change it throughout the year, or if it even fluctuates throughout the year, or if it'll just be a game by game basis and then every year it updates like that. If you've gotten this far in the video, I just want to let you know that I am going to be posting a lot of college football content with the rollout and thereafter. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel to get more college football information as it drops, like how you are in this video. Now on to the top 10 toughest places to play. The devs dropped this screenshot here on their website and on their Instagram. So if you want to find it, it's on their Instagram. But here is the top 10. I've seen a lot of controversial takes online about who should and shouldn't be in the top 10. But we have Texas A&M at the 1 spot, Alabama at the 2 spot, LSU at the 3, Ohio State at the 4, Georgia at the 5, Penn State at 6, Wisconsin at 7, Oklahoma at 8, FSU at 9, and Florida at 10. The takes I've seen online about this top 10 list has been very back and forth. I know there are a lot of Texas A&M fans that are ecstatic and fully believe that they are the #1 school. I know a lot of people thought South Carolina should have taken Wisconsin's spot because South Carolina has Sandstorm, or South Carolina should have been somewhere in that top 10. And a lot of people talk about Death Valley and Clemson. And there's been a lot of controversial takes in regards to the top 10 places. I think my Miami Hurricanes should have been somewhere up there in the top 10, but that's just my bias. But I think for the most part, they got this top 10 spot on. There could be some switches and changes around, but I think they did a pretty decent job of locking in those top spots. Now we move on to the rest of the top 25. There's Oregon. At 12, there's Clemson. At 13, we have Tennessee. 14, there's Auburn. At 15, there's South Carolina. 16 is Michigan, which is surprising to me because I thought Michigan would be way higher, with them, I believe, having the largest stadium in college football. At 17, there's Virginia Tech. At 18, there's Utah. 19 is Texas. 20 is Iowa. 21, Notre Dame. 22, Michigan State. 23, Arkansas. 24, Boise State, and 25, Mississippi State. Now, I know a lot of people are going to think that these numbers can be switched around. And like I said earlier, I don't know if they're going to switch it up throughout the year or kind of update it as the season goes along based off who's doing well and who's not doing well. But it's interesting to see how EA will take this list and mix it up either throughout the year or next year to see how different the list is from its current state. If you guys are looking for up-to-date college football 25 news, please hit that subscribe button and tag along as we get ready for the release of the game.